Hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome to an update video for the channel. I know things have been really slow right now, and I was just going to do a community post. However, I got to thinking about it. It's like, sometimes the community posts kind of get lost because depending on what device you're on, yeah, you don't get notified or anything like that of, me putting something out on that. So, like, okay, do you know what? Just so that I can actually reach everybody, potentially, I decided that I was going to go ahead and put out a short, relatively short video as to, what is currently going on. Now, I do apologize. My voice might sound a little rough. I haven't actually heard it on the recording, but I've been moving a lot of stuff around, and allergies are absolutely kicking my butt. It's one of the reasons why I haven't done this earlier because, breathing in a whole bunch of dust and other stuff, no, not so good for a mantis. So here we are, at least, somewhat okay voice sounding, trying to give you guys an update. So this year has definitely been something rather interesting. So in January, my youngest son ended up getting COVID, and so we had to, deal with all of that. Luckily, he's okay. Doesn't seem to have any lasting stuff with it. It was a really mild case, which I'm seriously thankful for because he also has asthma, and it's like, ugh. So, luckily, just a mild case. We got through that. We got through the multitude of quarantines and stuff that went with that because, yeah, the way that the schools did quarantine was really weird, and so it made recording really hard, but, we got through it. I at least got one video out, and that's, one of the things too. So as you can see, I'm here on the Obsidian Order in the lovely shopping district. So I'm the one who's been, kind of coordinating everything for this season, and so a lot of my time is actually being spent on, like, script writing and getting sets set up and, stuff like that. So sometimes the time that I have to record, I don't have time for, I'm using for, for other things. So it's been a little hard to, try to keep up with everything. But, everything's working out. We're slowly starting to get into a groove, and the storyline is starting to kind of, head off, and it's, being able to roll on its own in other people's videos and stuff. So, hopefully I can actually get into a schedule on that. So speaking of schedule, my plan is every other week right now. And the reason for that is within the next 3 or 4 months, I have to find a new place to live, and so I pretty much have to box up the entire house and get that stuff all taken care of and find a new place, even where the area that I live, there's not a whole lot of housing right now because, we're just at the end of the moratorium on evictions. And so those who normally would have been out of the apartments are still in the apartments, and they're starting to work on that. And then there's more people who need affordable housing, and so, like, apartments and stuff like that are a little bit harder to find and all that. So it's a little bit of a mess, but we will figure it all out. But that's one of the reasons why I'm having to pretty much cut back massively on what actually comes out for for the channel, because I'm not going to put out crap videos for you guys. Nope, not happening. And so, I want to put out, the best quality that I can. And so I'm not just going to throw something together and be like, yeah, go have it. So I'm going to be going, cutting back on content. So every other week for Obsidian Order. So those will most likely, I haven't quite decided on the day yet, but my plan is for Saturdays, basically every other Saturday, putting out either a storyline video or like a time lapse or an actual episode. Kind of thing. Now, for the other weekends, my plan is Life in the Village too, because, I really enjoy that series, and granted, I'm going to be wrapping that one up, the current one, because of the fact that there's been a lot of updates to the mod pack, and, it really would behoove me to kind of do a restart so that those new updates and stuff can, kind of work for, my benefit kind of thing. And so I'm going to be answering a lot of your guys' questions in terms of the mod pack, because there was a couple really good questions for, for what I was doing. And so I'm going to kind of do that to kind of wrap up the series. So you guys will see that here soon, kind of what I'm going to be doing with that. And then you guys can also let me know, and I'll bring this up in the videos for the actual mod pack. You guys can let me know if there's a particular one of the like the colonies that you would like to see me build in, because like right now I'm doing the Nordic, so if you want to see me do more like a medieval or like the dwarven, or there's this a space one, so there's definitely lots of options. So if you guys would like to see one of those in particular, let me know down in the comments section and I will take note of that. But yeah, so those are the 2 series that I'm going to be continuing. Now, with the Nexus, unfortunately, I had to leave the Nexus with the time crunch and some other things. It was one of those like, okay, I think it would behoove both me and the server if I, took a step back from that, because it's not fair to them if I can't put in, the kind of effort that, that they rightly deserve. And so I ended up leaving the Nexus. And then the other one is my hardcore series. And I'm just going to put that on hold. It is not going away, because that right there, that will most likely end up turning into like my forever world. I don't know if I will continue it as hardcore or if I'll do something else with that. But I'm really, I really love that world and what I've been doing on it. And so I don't want that. I don't want that to disappear. So, that's just basically on the back burner for, for the moment. So that's kind of what's been going on, and why, things are going to be the way that they are. And so if there's anything in particular that you want to see either here on the Obsidian Order or in Life in the Village, let me know down in the comment section, and I will definitely, try to get things situated with, with that and get you guys some content. I've been feeling really bad the last couple of months, because 2 months and 2 videos. so I'm definitely really, really excited to get back into the swing of things and try to, get everything kind of, moving forward, because, I absolutely love you guys, and I love, love being, a content creator and stuff. And so we need to get it back into it, darn it. So yeah, so I will definitely, I'll try to put out a, post in the community tab if I need to kind of put anything out there. So definitely keep an eye on that. I know mobile, it's a little bit harder to see, those kind of, things, but yeah, so I definitely look forward to seeing, what your guys' opinions are and stuff for, for these 2 series. And then once things settle down, we'll look at adding some more, once we get into the new place.